y'all. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we gotta have a bloopers reel now for the intro.
I don't remember what to say. I'm still waking up. Take it away, Toya.
What's up, y'all? We back. You always do this every time. Every time. I edit the footage. I can see what you do. We're here again. We gonna cook some chicken. We're gonna bake some chicken. It's a recipe that I found off of Pinterest. So I'm gonna have Jabbari assist me. He just woke up. Excuse him.
I'm so sorry. I was like, man, we're not frying the chicken?
We're gonna be making some chicken. And bless you.
Thank you.
We're gonna be making some chicken. Baking the chicken, not frying the chicken. Milo is running around the house. Milo, you just ate. He's just running. These. This intro is gonna be so horrible, yo. Listen, we gonna bake us some chicken, okay? Jabbari's gonna assist me. I'm gonna do a majority of the, getting the seasonings and everything together, but I'll have him grab some stuff for me, hold the camera, yada yada yada. So I'm only gonna be touching the chicken. He'll just be handing me stuff, so no cross contamination, nothing like that. So yeah, that's it. So let's get to it. Listen, Milo running around. Hopefully he not causing too much noise in the background, but whatever. So we have the chicken here. We have the chicken wings. So these are drumettes. So story behind this. We have not seen like a pack of chicken wings in the store for the last 3 weeks. I said 3 weeks.
Last 3 weeks.
Shut up. So they had these. They were frozen. So I just decided, I mean, what can I do? I gotta work with what I got. So got these, and yeah. So that's the story behind that. Milo's running around. These have already been washed. I've already washed them. Already dried them up, so they're prepped and ready to go. I'm just gonna go through the ingredients. So I added a couple things here. So I got the recipe off of Pinterest. It's a spicy keto wing recipe, and like
keto.
Yeah, but it's technically keto, but so this is for pretty much everything here. It is part of the recipe minus 3 items. So this is not part of the recipe.
What is that?
This is called Northwood Seasoning. So I don't know if anybody has heard of Pintrest. They sell a lot of spices and seasonings and stuff. They have a lot of really good stuff. So if you're not familiar with them, I suggest you check them out. Their name right there is at the bottom, Pintrest. But this is like a spice mix of salt, paprika, black pepper, thyme, rosemary, garlic, and chipotle. So I'm not going to use too much of this because it'd be a little spicy. I'll smell it and see how it smells. So this, I got garlic powder here, that's not in there, and oregano, that's not in the recipe. So everything else here that you see is part of the recipe. I have melted butter in this container here. Sprite is not part of the recipe.
You're right, it's 7-Up actually.
Okay, so we're gonna get to mixing the seasonings together. Oh my God, I don't know why I turned my phone off. I'm just gonna look at the what I need to put together. So I'm gonna put the chicken to the side for now. I just moved that over there. Right now we're gonna make the seasoning, the sauce, if you want to call it, that goes on the actual chicken. Ooh. So first thing you'll do. Oh, and actually before we do that, Jabbari, can you please preheat the oven to 400 degrees?
Sure.
Please preheat the oven to 400 degrees for me. I appreciate it.
Preheat this thing to 600. We're finna cook this real fast.
600?
She heard too much.
This is why I do most of the cooking in the house. I saw that. So first we're gonna take the melted butter. So this is a heads up. When I do recipes, I don't usually follow them like exactly as far as measurements, unless you're talking about baking. But I like to tweak stuff a little bit. The recipe calls for 3 pounds of chicken wings. I'm using 5, so I upped the amount of the seasonings a bit, so it's not gonna match exactly. This calls for 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm using 6, so I'm just gonna put that in the mix. I melted this in the microwave. Good old butter, good old yummy butter. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Am I gonna use measuring things? No, I like to eyeball it. This may or may not be 2 tablespoons, but you know what?
That looked like 2 cups.
That was not 2 cups. I eyeball my stuff. Jabbari, he makes fun of me because he's like, oh, you're listening to your ancestors who tell you to stop.
They said enough, child, and she was like, okay.
Shut up. So this is supposedly gluten-free soy sauce. I don't care. This is the only thing that they had in store, so I got it. Tamari. How different it is from regular soy sauce, I don't know.
It maybe take the wind out of you, but
Jabbari, not everyone that watches his channel watches anime. So this is supposed to call for a tablespoon. No, that was a little bit over, probably. But you know what? Like I said, I don't follow everything to the T. Milo.
I don't think he follows everything to the T either.
Okay, so next, there's a teaspoon of salt. I'm just using regular Morton salt. I got some other salt in there, like kosher salt. And I'm just going to use this little bit of salt. I know this a little bit more than a teaspoon, but hey, bruh. Telling you. Black pepper. This is Penzeys black pepper. Pretty good black pepper. This calls for a 1/3 teaspoon. Cayenne pepper. Now this I am not doing the exact amount, so this calls for a 1/2 teaspoon, or not a half, a 1/3 of a teaspoon. I'm only gonna make this slightly spicy, so I'm not gonna put a lot, as much. So we're done with that, and then chili powder. Oops, chili powder. Which I gotta open this. This hasn't been opened yet. This calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of chili pepper. Very light on this. Very light. That's it. That's all I'm doing. This calls for a teaspoon of ginger. So a decent amount. Not too much. Lemon juice. So I need the lemon juice and the lime. So I got the lemon and the lime. So what I'm actually going to do is, it calls for 1 lemon, 1 lime. This is a decent sized lemon. But I'm going to get a second lime. So 1 second.
A second?
Yes, a second lime.
The gasp.
So once again, everything's already been washed. Everything's been cleaned. So I'm just cutting. Probably using the wrong knife. I know there's probably some people out there wondering, oh my God, you got that right. I'm just, yeah.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they say?
That's what they're saying.
Okay. So let me go and squeeze.
Do you know what they're saying? Can you say that again for me?
I'm not as strong as Jabbari when it comes to squeezing these, but I think I'm okay. I'm good. Okay. So then I'm doing a few things that aren't on the well, actually the garlic is part of the recipe, but I'm just adding a few other things really quick. So I got some oregano here, because I like adding oregano to my recipes. Got garlic powder, not too much, just a tad. And then the Northwood Seasoning. Yeah, it's a little spicy, so I'm not too much. And then the garlic, I like to get a little bit of the juice in there. Oops. And then I get how much is it called for? It says two cloves, so I don't know how much. I guess that's probably a little bit more, but I like a lot of garlic, so I usually put like double what the recipe calls for. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna mix this up a bit. Probably gonna add, I think this needs a little bit more. Let me see. Let me see, how does this smell? It smells very lemony. So I think this might be a little bit too watery. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more seasonings really quick to kind of thicken it up. Okay, so we are done with making the sauce here. You want to see the sauce? Look at the sauce here. It's still a little watery, but I did check the recipe and said it's not supposed to be like super thick or anything. So I'm just gonna make sure it's mixed well. And we're gonna go ahead and pour this over the chicken, and I'm just gonna mix it all together. Like I said, the chicken has been cleaned. It's been dried. So no need to worry.
Look at that clean chicken.
I'm gonna go ahead and pour this over the chicken now. And I'm actually gonna let it sit for just a little bit, just to kind of marinate in a little bit. You gotta get your hands dirty. I don't have gloves. I would love to have gloves, but we ran out. So I'm sorry.
Stupid Corona.
Shut up. But I will definitely be washing my hands. So alright, so the chicken's been sitting for a little bit. I'm just kind of going around, coating it a bit. So I think I might have put too much lemon juice on here because the seasoning itself isn't really sticking to it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more once I get it on here. Or I'll probably just end up pouring the sauce on it because it has quite a bit of seasoning. So just go ahead and put this on the pan, and yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw this in the oven. So for between 45 and 50 minutes, we'll throw them in there, flip them halfway through, and they should be done after that. So
I'm gonna ask my beautiful assistant with the dreadlocks hanging to hold the camera for me. Thank you. It's a pretty face you haven't seen in a while, right?
They just saw it in the beginning of this video when you was messing up the intro. Do you need me to open up the oven? No, you got it? Okay. Alright. So now we wait. So everything's done. Chicken's done. So I'm gonna have Jabbari take it out the oven and set it over here so we can take a look at it. Hopefully the lighting's okay. It's a little bit darker now. You can probably see me better than you did earlier, but yeah. So we're gonna see what this chicken look like.
So I don't burn my hands or my neck.
I don't know why would you burn your neck, but you know what? So
Shit.
you can put it over here. That's why I got the mat here. So what I did, which I did not get on camera, I don't know why I didn't. I just started doing stuff because I usually do this. Whatever. So here's the chicken. It kind of was. So it's still a little, some spots don't look as seasoned as I would like. But I was trying to broil it a little bit too. Here you go. So I went ahead and took the sauce. Not the sauce, but the juice, because it was still pretty watery. Took that, put on the stove top.
That's mine.
Put a little bit of cornstarch in there to thicken it up a bit, and then I put the chicken back in here, and yeah, don't fall. And I did find some smoked paprika, so I went ahead and put that in the mixture too, so it's not as, I don't know why he's scratching that. It's not as earthy looking as it was looking before. So I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll give it a taste and see how it turned out. Jabbari's licking his lips behind the camera. Ew. We shouldn't take that long.
This is also mine.
What?
And mine. And mine.
Oh, okay. Don't take it now. Hot. Alright guys, so we're about to do a taste test. So Jabbari was kind of, you can show your plate. Don't judge me, I got all flats. So I just got all flats. I just got nothing but chicken. That's it. Jabbari went ahead and got some celery with. we didn't have regular ranch, so he got taco ranch. So let's go ahead and give this a try and see how it tastes. He's just already eating.
Good. Tastes pretty good.
Okay. I can taste the
Lemon.
citrus and the lime and lemon. That's pretty good.
You take a bite of this to cleanse your palate.
You need a palate cleanse.
I don't like celery. Alright, y'all, so man, look at that. That steam coming off of there. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You put your hand behind it and it
I know. But we're gonna go ahead and eat. And you see Jabbari already chowing down. Pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat. Call it a day. Thanks for watching the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let us know if there's anything in particular you want to see us cook. Remember, we're trying to stay on the healthy side. So, nothing like fried or nothing. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about no flaming hot Cheeto fried chicken or something. No. Maybe on a cheat day, I don't know. Just throw out your suggestions. We may or may not do it. Anything you want to see us try to cook or bake as well, because I recently started baking.
Make something with peppers. That way Latoya is forced to eat something hot.
Somebody's sleeping on the couch tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, share. And yeah, we out. Bye.